We've imported some properties from the MLS, and it looks like a lot of them need information. Let's take a look and see what's going on there. Okay, it looks like they're missing rental information. We've got some rents from Zillow. Okay, let's save that one. Looks good. Let's go to the next one. I think we've got 17 properties in here total. Let's go to the next one. Again, it looks like we're just missing some Zillow rental data. Looks like a good looking rental neighborhood. I'm going to go through each one of these. I'm going to check. And yep, just need some rental data. So I'm going to go through each one of these properties, add the rental data, and then we're going to filter it and see which ones have the highest cash flow. Now that we have all of the data, rental data and some ARV data imported in from Zillow, let's go ahead and filter out this list and figure out which ones we want to start underwriting. Right now we've got 17 properties total. Let's start and see if we can find properties that have a cap rate of 7 or better. Excellent, narrows it down to 7 properties. Now I've got 7 properties that I can start with, pulling information over. I'm going to close this out. Now I want to see what the curb appeal looks like. So let's take these 7 properties. A lot of these were from the MLS. Let's go ahead and select all of them. Then we want to import photos from the MLS. Yep, agree. Now our photos are importing over from the MLS into the properties themselves. So we can see what kind of curb appeal they have. Here they go. Now they're starting to pop up. Wow, these are good looking properties. 125,000, 138,000. That is some really nice curb appeal. Single car garage, that one's okay at 130. I really like these 2-car garages at 138. All of these are in the same city. Bedroom, bathroom count similar. Another 2-car garage. Great looking curb appeal. I think I got a couple winners right up here. Let's take these 2 and move them over to underwriting. I think they have the best curb appeal. Cash on cash return cap rates look really good on these as well. So we're going to move them over to underwriting. Take a look at this information. And we can select which portfolio we want to move them over to. We're going to move them right over to underwriting. Here we go. Now we've got a property in underwriting. Now we can dive into these assumptions. We can focus on these right here. We're going to look through these photos. We're going to determine what we think a renovation amount, come up with a renovation budget. Then we're going to focus on pulling comps and checking out what our ARV is. We've got some data coming in from Zillow, ePraisals that helps with the ARV data, but we want to try to get a little bit more accurate. We're going to focus on pulling comps directly. Monthly rental information, we've got a little bit of that data coming in as well, and this is usually going to be a little bit more accurate. Not going to have to worry that much about that data. Taxes, we have a few different sources where we can pull tax information. This is excellent, speeds up this process for me a lot. I've got my 3 different strategies right here: buy, rent, and hold, fix and flip, buy, rent, and sell. And I've even got a principal pay down strategy that shows how quickly I can pay this property down by taking the cash flow, some of the cash flow I'm getting, and putting it back into the property. So if you see right here, we're taking $485 of the monthly cash flow, putting it back into the property, getting the property paid off in 10 years. So if you look at what that means is my total out of pocket's about $39,000. So I'm putting up $40,000. In about 10 years, this asset's going to be worth $263,000, paid off, bringing in $1,300 a month net operating income. Now, what makes this more powerful, if I took this, multiplied it by 10, so if I'm putting $390,000 or $400,000 invested into properties like this, in 10 years, my net worth will be $2.6 million, and I'll have $13,000 in cash flow coming in every month. Now, that is a retirement plan I can live with.